Happy pre-Valentine's Day, everybody. Now, I've decided to do this YouTube today because I know many of you struggle and suffer at this time because you feel unwanted, unloved, that you're not receiving anything. And I just want to talk through a few things with you. Now, in my own life, when I was in relationships and Valentine's Day would start coming and I'd be thinking, okay, what, what am I going to receive? Am I going to get something? And then being in this state of me, I can tell you it caused some suffering because of the underlying thing, which was I felt unloved and unwanted. So now looking back at that time, I can tell you, as wonderful as it is to receive something for Valentine's Day or to enjoy some time together or to, whatever it is, receive some chocolates or flowers or whatever it is. Really, at the end of the day, it's not about getting once again. And if we can let go, and I'm speaking to the women here, let go of that expectation and pressure that we put on men to perform, to prove that they love us, which really isn't a very nice thing to be doing to them. I think this Valentine's Day, if there is someone special in your life or there is someone that you're interested in, what about if you pull back and remove any pressure and that you give them the self-love that you have, the feeling of I am enough, that I don't need you to prove anything to me, the I am here to enjoy and be with you or just be here in my self-loving state, and take that state and give that to them. So instead of trying to get something at Valentine's Day so you can be proved as lovable, you actually let all that go and you bring the best of you to Valentine's Day, which is the self-loving you. So if you want to do something and you haven't got someone special, or you'd like someone special to do something, try and let that go and say, hey, I'm going to do something fun for me for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be grateful that if something comes or it doesn't come, it's not a testimony to how lovable I am. And you just make a decision to be happy and feeling love on this day. And it's really for any day that you give that to the person that you're with, to the person that you'd like to be with, if you're not in a relationship, to just the airwaves. You bring the love to the world on that day rather than seeing what love you can get from on that day. Okay? See what you can give to it. And I think when you're in that state, rather than being a disgruntled woman who's not getting, then you feel disappointed, hurt, upset, and all that stuff, make a decision this year. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to infect myself with that. I'm going to just be. This is another day where I can enjoy. If you're into romantic movies or a book or whatever, if that's important to you, then go and do that for yourself and just bring that out within yourself. The love, the romance, those sorts of things. You don't need another human being to feel those things. And I can tell you, in my own life, once I got that years ago, it stopped being an issue. And whether something comes or not is really not the be-all and end-all of my existence, because love comes from within. Not only do I get that through the year, but I get that on Valentine's Day, as in I get it. I get it in my head, I get it in my body. It's what I give to me. And then it's what I give within a relationship. So in my relationship, my partner isn't under any pressure to give me anything. I don't need to bring it up. I don't need to do anything. There's something that I will give him because it's something that I know he enjoys and that he likes. So I'll be giving that to him. But that, if Valentine's Day wasn't there, I would have given it to him anyway. So It's just about seeing where you're at in relation to how loved you feel. So this Valentine's Day, make a decision. I'm not going to fall into this pothole. No matter what happens, my happiness is not out there in flowers and chocolates or a card or, whatever. It's not. It's people will do what they do, and I'm going to be happier regardless. And you take that power and you say, that's how I'm going to do this Valentine's Day, okay? Because I do think women, we put a lot of pressure on men and a lot of pressure on I need to be proved as I'm lovable. And remember, if you're coming from that place, you're not feeling loved and you're wanting someone else to prove it to you, you're a puppet on a string. You are in charge of that. You're in charge of creating that and giving that. And when you can do that, I can tell you Valentine's Day ceases to be a problem. Now, last year, I did some interviews with the men about Valentine's Day. I'm going to put the links down below for those. And also, there's an audio series of stories from the year before that were audio-only stories for Valentine's Day. So I'll put those down below for you too, so you can re-enjoy them. And that's it for today, everybody. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day tomorrow and really enjoy. Enjoy. Say to yourself, what can I do to make this a great day? And see what you can give to people. Okay? Bring out the giving. Bring out the love, because love is a wonderful thing. So see who you can give it to on that day. Lots of love.